We were notified by LAPD, West LA detectives, that Mr. Jackson was transported from his residence by paramedics to the hospital being the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. And upon admitting he was unresponsive and was pronounced dead at approximately 2:26 this afternoon.
What can you tell us about the circumstances surrounding his death, sir?
At this point here, all I can tell you is what I just told you right now. Everything is still ongoing. We have not responded to the hospital. We will be responding to the hospital to bring Mr. Jackson here to our facility, where he will be examined to determine the cause of death.
All right. What is the next step here?
As I said, there will be an examination done to determine exactly when Mr. Jackson died from. At that point, once everything is completed, we will then issue the cause of death. But until then, there's nothing more that I can give you at this point.
Yeah, I just have to go back to what was the. Take us through the sequence of events when authorities were first notified about his distress.
As far as I'm aware, we were notified again by the LAPD detectives that Mr. Jackson was brought in by paramedics to the hospital in full cardiac arrest, and then he was later pronounced dead. And at that point, as I said, there's no further medical history till we get there and we review the medical records. Mm-hmm. And then we will assign this to a coroner investigator. And at that point, we will then prepare a report, and then it will be sent to our deputy medical examiner, where the examination will take place the following day.
When will an autopsy be done on Mr. Jackson?
More than likely, possibly tomorrow.
All right. Can you take us through procedure? What generally happens at this point?
Just the good guys.
Well, as I said, at this point here, once he's brought in from the facility, we will go ahead and process him, and then at that point, he will then the case will be assigned to a coroner investigator. The investigator will prepare a written report. There will be a physical examination done, exterior examination done by the investigator, and then at that point, the report will be submitted to our deputy medical examiner, where the following morning there will be an examination done, and at that point, that will consist of an actual autopsy. And during that procedure, they will then go ahead and the doctor will have any findings or examine his organs to make sure, see if there's any deformities, see if there's any illnesses, take toxicology, blood samples, urine samples, and at that point, once everything is completed, he will then be ready to be released to the mortuary, have the services that the family will set for him.